G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going to be going through the team building guide for the new INT Fat Buu. It looks to be absolutely insane, definitely one of the top tier TURs on the game. So yeah, let's jump straight on into it. But before we do, firstly don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. I do team building guides for all the new units that do drop, so stick around if you want to check those ones out. But straight off the bat, you can see here a ton of teams. Buu's going to be helping out a lot of units here. For his leader skill in particular, he does lead Majin Buu Saga, Sworn Enemies and Storied Figures. We won't run through the rest of the teams just because there is far too many. But for our details here with the links, you can see that we've got Margin, the Innocence, Kamehameha, Infinite Regeneration, Revival, the Wall Standing Tall and Fierce Battle. So you may be thinking to yourself that, geez, that sounds really familiar. You would be on the money because we actually do have a unit that shares the full 7 links there, and that is the TEQ Fat Buu. So a unit that has been announced as getting an Easy A on Global. So that's definitely going to be fire. That we will be able to run that rotation in like a week's time. So jumping down to the 5 linking partners here, you can see that we've got the AGL Buu from the Hercule transformation. Definitely not one that I imagine you're going to see all too often, but still, shares 5 links there. We've got the Evil Buu, Skinny Buu, whatever you want to call him, who is the banner unit. And then we've also got the AGL Skinny Buu, who, yeah, a unit that we'll just be waiting on an Easy A for, but given his dodge, he could be a handy Easy A when he does eventually drop there. We then move down to our 4 linking partners here, and you can see that we do have the STR Kid Buu, the AGL Buu Piccolo. AGL Buu Piccolo is definitely one of those units that I can see being a sub Easy A throughout the celebration, so if that one dropped, that would be awesome. We've also got the TEQ Super Buu version of the Fat Buu that we did speak about previously. Yeah, going to be getting his Easy A very soon. We've also got the physical Kid Buu, who, yeah, should be getting his Super Easy A, and given his support, could be an absolute must-run on teams. And then we've got the TEQ Mr. Buu. So he does share a different name. His Easy A isn't currently out on Global, but on JP, he's an absolute stud. So yeah, if you're like me, start working on his link set right now because he's going to be an awesome partner to run with too. So moving into our 3 link partners, I've somehow included Buu Piccolo, so clearly that's not right. But we've got the physical Buu Tanks and Buuhan. So they both share 3 links there. We got the STR Buuhan, so from the Super Buu Easy A transforms there. We've also got the type support physical Buu. So those banners recently just come back, so a lot of people would have picked up their first copy of him there. We got the AGL Super Buu, and then also the AGL Android 21 too. So jumping into our first team build here, and we actually have the INT Fat Buu's team himself. As you can see, we're pretty much just running a full, well, we are running the full Margin style team anyways. So we got the Fat Buu as our leader. I've used the Buuhan, but obviously his Buu Tanks. We got the INT Barbity free-to-play unit, who a lot of people might be thinking I'm crazy to utilise, but he does have dodge, and he is a support style unit as well. We got the STR Super Buu that transforms into Buuhan as well. We got the type physical Buu, and then also the STR Kid Buu. So the rotations on this team, I would think that the best options would be to go with a Fat Buu on each rotation, then run physical Buuhan or Buu Tanks on one of those rotations, and then the STR Buuhan on the other. So that's then going to leave you to float Kid Buu, INT Barbity, and also the type support Super Buu. So pretty powerful team. There's going to be so much healing going on here. You're just constantly going to be reviving yourself. Another option that you could bring in is the AGL Super Buu, and maybe you, yeah, but he does like to sit in slot 1. I feel like you've got more comfortable options here with the 2 Fat Boos. But yeah, a lot of healing on this team. You're constantly going to be recovering any HP that you do lose there. So the next team we're going to look at is the AGL Android 21 team. So we've got her in our leader slot there. We've got the physical Bootang / Buhan again. We got Fat Buu, obviously he's the team building focus. Got the AGL Super Buu on this team, the physical Super Buu as well, and then the STR Bulma actually closing out the team. So for the rotations of this one, I sort of feel like I'd like to go with the Fat Buu AGL Super Buu combo, and then on the other rotation run Bootangs and the physical type support Super Buu, just because the type support working with Bootang / Buhan is just going to be putting up, Buhan Bootang's going to put up some insane numbers, so that would work pretty well together. You'd then be floating your 2 Android 21s, and then also have Bulma with her crazy 2-turn support in there as well. Not to mention that she will also be providing that orb changing for the team as well. So I think the team would work pretty effectively there. The next team we've got is the TEQ Zamasu team. A lot of similarities here that I'm sure you can see. We've got the TEQ Zamasu is our lead. We've got the 2 Buu units, INT Rose, INT Chilai, and then also the physical Zamasu Gaosu. So the rotations for this one would be TEQ Zamasu with the INT Rose, and then our 2 Buu units together. You're always going to be wanting to run those Buu units together, obviously, just to maximize links. I like to run INT Chilai as a floating. She's got orb changing, she's got support, she has a scouter effect, she has dodge. She's one of the perfect style of support units. And then we've also got the physical Zamasu Gaosu, who also provide really good key and defensive support as well. So perfect floater while they also have dodge. Now I thought it'd just be fun to include like a 9th anniversary team that you could run. Continuing with the Bootangs Fat Buu rotation, but we got Broly as our leader here. We got the 2 Boos, the new Gogeta that will also drop during 9th anniversary, the Broly trio Easy A during the anniversary, and then we've also got the TEQ Blue Vegito, who just works well as a floater. So for this team, it would look like the 2 Boos together, obviously. The Broly and the Gotenks, float the Broly trio, and then also float the TEQ Vegito Blue. But that's one for us to wait till anniversary for. For the time being, I think some form of the INT Fat Buu lead is going to be really where you're going to find your usage for this guy. Having 2 of him on a team is going to be super valuable. Hopefully we get some really good easy A's during the celebration to sort of push out units like INT Barbie and the STR Kid Buu. We know that we do have the TEQ Fat Buu Easy A coming, but just because we don't have the details, I haven't included him on here yet. But he's definitely a unit that you could bring in, and then hopefully a few sub Easy A's really carry the team that we can build. But that's the team builds, guys. Let me know down below which of them is your favourite, or any improvements that you would make to them. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.